Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So first of all, apologies for the horrific camera angle we have going on. Yeah, it's not great. And also apologies as always, I feel like I do this every video, for the lack of uploads. Hopefully more uploads are coming. There are things happening, as I've mentioned in a few videos now, that I can't really talk about right now, but I will hopefully be able to talk about them with you in the future. Anyway, this is July's wrap-up video. So we're at the end of July. This is all of the films, TV shows and books that I've watched/read during the month. And as always, I think this is going to be quite a short wrap-up, unfortunately, because I just haven't had a lot of time to consume media. So, shameless plug, as always, over on my gaming channel, Ember Games, we discuss all of the video games that I've bought and played during the month, so please go ahead over to that channel if you would like to check that out. So let's start with films, and normally I haven't watched any films. I've actually watched 3 this month, and 2 of them are brand new. Yes, they're brand new for me, not brand new, because one of them's from the 90s and the other one's 2005-ish, I think, maybe a bit later, I can't remember. Anyway, 3 films. Lord of War is the first one, with Nicolas Cage. Not my kind of thing. My husband wanted to watch it, so I watched it with him. It's about an arms dealer. It is based on a real story, and I don't know too much about, I don't know how much I can say on YouTube, of course. I don't know too much about the procurement of certain goods and having them transported around the world for various different purposes and warfare. I don't know too much about that. We did watch a documentary on, what do I say, pew-pews last month or the month before, which I spoke to you about. I don't know what the censorship is on YouTube for this kind of thing, so I am going to be a little bit careful. But Lord of War, very interesting film. I learned more than I knew before, but it's not really a subject that I'm very interested in at all, to be honest with you. Nicolas Cage, I really do like as an actor. He was actually one of my dad's favourite actors. Saying that, I do find it hard to separate his characters, because a lot of Nicolas Cage's roles, he uses his natural voice. So I find it very hard to separate sometimes between Nicolas Cage's different characters. But I will say, if this is your kind of thing, arms dealing, then I'm sure you'll enjoy the film. It's not really my kind of thing. My husband liked it, so I'm guessing it's a good film if you're into that kind of thing. Not really for me, but I'm a wonderful wife, you see, so I do these things. No, but seriously, he watches films with me that he doesn't want to watch, really, so, you know, it evens out. Speaking of films that are not so great, Catwoman, 2004, Halle Berry. Halle Berry won a Razzie for this, so that should be all you need to know. Now, I went back and watched it because I don't remember it being that bad. Now, everyone says how terrible it is. I'm a huge DC fan, as you know, a huge Batman fan, and by extension, a huge Catwoman fan. I have a controversial take on this film and a controversial opinion. I don't find it that horrendous. If you separate it from DC canon, if you separate Selina Kyle and Patience Phillips, I don't find it that bad, to be honest. I quite like Catwoman. Yes, controversial opinion, but I do. Is the story very janky? Yes. Is the costume not great? Yes. Are there a lot of plot elements that don't make sense too much? Yes. However, it's a guilty pleasure film. That's all I can say. Maybe it's a bit of nostalgia, I don't know. But I quite like it. I really do. And another controversial take, but especially after watching Zoe Kravitz's portrayal of Selina Kyle in The Batman, I think Halle Berry would have made a wonderful Catwoman, given the right film, the right TV show, the right circumstance. I really don't think we should discount Halle Berry as a Catwoman, because I think that she would have been very good in the role. I mean, you look at a film like Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman was in. If you'd have put Halle Berry in a film like that, would she have done well? Yes, I think she probably would. I really do. So, yeah, I'm in defence of Halle Berry's Catwoman, because I do think that she would have made a fantastic Catwoman if given the right story. Was this the right story? No. Do I still enjoy it for what it is? Yeah, I do actually, yeah. Roast me in the comments if you want, it's fine. But I do, I can't help it. So yes, did watch Catwoman again, and I shall leave it where it is. Finally, I watched a film for the first time that I was told I would absolutely love, and it's The Craft. So I'd never seen The Craft, which I'm very ashamed of, actually, because I love witchy films. One of my favourite films of all time is Practical Magic. I love sort of supernaturally films, vampires, witches, all that kind of stuff. Not so much horror, because I'm a bit, bit of a scaredy cat, but think things like Interview with a Vampire, Queen of the Damned. I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, of course, True Blood, dabbled with a bit of charm, dabbled with a bit of supernatural. So yes, American Horror Story Hotel, Coven, think about that. I love that kind of stuff, and I'd never watched The Craft. So I finally sat down and watched The Craft. Now, what did I think of it? I think I would have liked it more as a teenager. I think I would have appreciated more the teenage angst side of it, because there's definitely a lot of that, high schoolers, etc. It reminded me a lot of early seasons of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So I think I'd have liked it more if I was a teenager. That being said, I did enjoy it for what it was. I thought the story was all over the place, though. I really did. The shift that happens, I don't want to talk about it too much, but it's 4 girls, witchcraft, coming of age, teenage. You get it. I don't want to, spoil it too much. But the shift that happens sort of in the middle of the film, it's quite a short film, actually. I was surprised by the runtime. Comes seemingly out of nowhere, I think. To me, it doesn't make too much sense, the transitions that happen in this movie. They really don't make too much sense to me, personally. Maybe I'm the wrong age demographic now. I don't know. But the storyline I didn't enjoy for The Craft. However, I did enjoy it for what it was. I'm glad that I watched it. I do like the portrayal of Wicca and magic in it. I was pretty pleased with that. But overall, not my favourite film of all time, but I'm very glad that I've watched it. It's considered a cult classic. I like to go back and try and watch as many cult classics as I can. So, yeah, glad that I watched it, but not my favourite film ever. So, moving on to TV shows. I haven't watched any. It's as simple as that. We were watching Pokemon, the animated series. We have stopped doing that for no reason other than we don't have the time, and I don't have the time right now to dedicate to a full TV show. So, no TV shows this month. Now, finally, moving on to books. Not many, so only one actually. So I said I was continuing my Harry Potter reread for various reasons. I'm not going to go into them too much on this channel, but I needed a sense of childhood, and I needed the nostalgia boost that Harry Potter gives me. I know that it is controversial to talk about Harry Potter now. I don't particularly want to get into it right now, not because I don't agree, but because I needed something out of it, put it that way. And so I'm on Half-Blood Prince. I'm about halfway through Half-Blood Prince, and then I will go on to reading Deathly Hallows. But again, I haven't had a lot of time to read, unfortunately, so I haven't done a lot of reading. So that is it for this month. So quite a short wrap up. But 3 films, I'm pretty happy with that, because for me, it's hard to watch one in a month, so I'm pretty happy with 3. But with that said, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully more content is coming soon. So all that YouTube stuff, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Bye bye.